We have Mezii from Team Vitality with us. Mezii, how does it feel to be, here in UK, playing with the crowd? And I think this is your first time with Vitality in UK, right?
Yeah, I mean, first time for me, like, since playing, like, BYOC, like, the local lands. I think it's the first time for me playing, like, a Tier 1 UK land. So it's gonna be fun, hopefully in front of the crowd and having their support. It'll be a good first experience, so I'm looking forward to it.
You guys come into this event, you've been improving, as you can say. The last two events, however, you couldn't finish as the winner. So what do you think the team needs right now,
Yeah, I mean, I think going back to Pro League, obviously in the final against Mouse, I think we didn't really stand a chance. I think they were playing really well. Like, all the individuals showing up, they were playing with confidence. It was tough, but going to Dallas, I think it was definitely our final to take. I think we were playing better. We just couldn't close out some of the clutches, and I mean, fair play to G2. They managed to win this tournament, and for us, like I say, I think we choked a little bit, but I think for us, we're like, the main thing is we're showing improvements and we're making progress, and hopefully this will be the one that after two finals, this will be the one we can take. But I'm just looking forward to playing.
And that'd be perfect, right? In front of the UK crowd, winning.
Yeah,
that'd be the best
yeah.
win. You joined last year, replacing Mezii. Big shoes to fill, obviously. What do you think back when you reflect on the last 6 months or so? How have you improved personally?
My time in Vitality has been a bit like up and down. I think maybe a bit more down. I think in terms of, like, say, the start of the team, we couldn't have gone better, winning the first two tournaments since I joined, and then a rough period with, like, say, when we started the year with Kato, it was like very low down, and then, like, so we're making improvements, and of course we'd like to win. And I mean, as an individual, it's been pretty tough. I think up and down. Like, say, I think recently making more improvements and getting more confident in how I want to play the role, and not focusing too much on how other players would play the role or how they would like me to play it. I think right now I'm just focusing on what suits me the best, and I think it's, like, say, Dallas, it worked out, and hopefully I can find some more consistency going into the next event, this event, and after the play break, it will be obviously something that I'm really looking forward to, trying to show that I do deserve this spot in the team, and can, like, shut up some of the haters on social that are thinking that I'm not deserving of this place.
Yeah, I saw your video. I think it was a GG.BET video, right, talking about mental health and how fans' reactions impact. Yeah. Like, how do you deal with that? Because obviously you want to read the positive comments because that's what you play for, right? But then you also get the free dose of negative comments. Like, how do you deal with that?
I think for me, it's like trying not to care too much about it. Of course, it's nice to get the positive comments and the support, which is always nice. But I think when you get the negative, I know people get angry on social media and whatever it may be. But I think for me, it's just kind of not caring too much about what people say. I think when it's a lot, like continuously, it can be tough. But that's when you just take a little break from social media. But for me, like, I just take it as a joke, and all these people messaging or saying stuff online, it's like, I don't really care so much. It's the only thing I care about is my team's opinions and helping me improve. So what people say on social media, it's whatever.
So obviously, as I said, you've been on the team for 6 months, and you value the input of the team a lot. So who's been the biggest influence on the team for you to grow as an individual and as a player?
I think, of course, Apex is a guy who definitely helps me a lot as an individual, helps all of us as individuals, and helped me improve a lot and learn about the game in a different way, because I think it was definitely different going from Fnatic to this team, and the way the team plays and how individuals play and think about the game. So I think Apex is definitely someone who I think has been great to play with, because he's not someone who's going to shy away or not say his opinion. He's obviously going to give his opinion, and for me as a player, it's something I've always wanted in a team, is if he sees something that I can improve on, that he's just going to tell me straight away. And I don't want someone that's going to hide away and be too shy. I want someone that's going to tell me straight, like, you need to do this differently, or you need to be better here. And I think Apex has definitely helped a lot. And also the coaches, both Xtaz and Matt, the assistant coach, is someone that's helped a lot me individually, especially on how I need to improve or what I can do better. And I think when you have such an open communication within a team, it helps you improve much faster.
Yeah, so straight to the point, no going about it, Yeah, that's better. You take on the role of an anchor on the team, right? Is that a role that, you've always held in all of your teams? Are you happy with that role, or what would you want to do differently on the team right now?
I think what's different in Vitality is that I play anchor on every single map, and in previous teams it was kind of a mix. Like, sometimes I'll play rotation and some anchor spots, but mostly rotation. I think now it's obviously a tough role to play, but I think, like I say, I think I was trying to play it too properly and too much like how other people play these positions. And for me now, I'm trying to focus on what my strengths are and what I can bring to this role instead of trying to do the right thing all the time. It's more about what I can do the best in my position. And I think the anchor roles are obviously tough, like I say, but it's not an excuse for me to play bad or anything. It's something, of course, maybe I don't get as much space or as much chances as some of the other positions, but I can still perform better than what I have done for 6 months in Vita. You know, I think I've shown glimpses of it. Like I say, at Dallas, I played much better, and now it's something that I'm confident in. I just need to be confident in my role and how I can perform and just keep doing it.
I think it was Apex or probably the coach who said last year towards the end where you're very perfect. You try to be perfect in whatever you do, and that's not always a good thing, right? You just need the results. Do you think you're less perfect now? More towards driven towards the results and what the team needs?
Yeah, I think sometimes you just need to think less in the game. I think sometimes when you think too much, it's like, say, you're trying to play the position too right or the situation too right, and it can mess you up. Sometimes you can end up dying or something, or missing like the timing because you're trying to think too much. And I think for me, sometimes it's kind of focusing more on take my fights, take my 1v1 duels, and just see what happens, because sometimes that helps. And I think sometimes, of course, it's not always the best thing, but for me at the moment, it's helping me to be more confident just to take my fights, because that's what I enjoy doing. It's much better.
What do you think about the recent, what do you think about Dust 2 coming into the pool? It's a classic map.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's been fun to play so far. I think over time it might get a bit boring because it's Dust 2 at the end of the day. It's not changed too much, but I think it's fun just to have a new map in the pool, because especially with the French guys, I know Apex and Zoe really love playing this map, and I think for us so far it's been a strong map and will always be a strong map as long as it's in the pool. So I think it's been fun to have some fresh. Fresh is, I mean, it's Dust 2 at the end of the day. Yeah, but it's nice to have a mix up. It was a shame Overpass was the one to go because I really enjoyed this, but Dust 2's been fun so far.
How soon do you think Valve should probably rotate a map, after every major, once a year, something like that? Any thoughts?
I mean, at least I think it would be nice probably each season, so after each play break or after each major would be good, because I mean, especially now, I think I would like another change straight away, because it was Dust 2 coming back. I would like to see another map like Cash or whatever it is.
It doesn't feel like a new map.
Yeah. I think it would be nice to have another map in, because of course they changed Vertigo a little bit, so it feels a bit different, but I think they need to get rid of Vertigo. It's not fun to play, so I think after each major or something would be nice to keep freshen up the map pool and give something new.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of I don't like Vertigo from other players as well.
It's not too fun.
Valve recently removed the open qualifiers for the Shanghai major. I know it probably doesn't impact you guys a lot, but what do you think about that change?
I think, of course, it's rough, because even for me, I think in like one of my first majors, maybe in the Rio major when I was with Fnatic, we went through the open qualifiers and stuff to qualify for the RMR. So I think for obviously a lot of these teams, it's going to be tough, because it was one of those tournaments that you would see some of these great stories where a lot of teams would come straight from the open qualifiers for the RMR, and of course it's tough, but at the end of the day, it's like, I think Valve are going to do whatever they want to do. It is a shame that it's not going to happen now, but hopefully with some more tournaments coming next year, maybe it gives some other teams to have a chance to build up some points and get into the rankings of Valve, but we'll see.
So I know you're going to say that you want to win the tournament, but what are your minimum expectations from this event,
I mean, of course, I think obviously minimum is playing in front of this crowd. Making the playoffs is obviously the main goal, because playing in front of the home crowd is something I would really love to do. But I think after the previous two tournaments making to the final, I think winning it would be, well, obviously this is the goal, because we want to end the season on a high, and I think after the last two tournaments, it's something that we're showing the improvements and showing something that we want to do is obviously win, and the time is now to win it, and it's not a better place to do it now.
Are you looking forward to take your teammates to, I don't know, somewhere in the UK? Are you going to be the tour guide?
I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I don't spend too much time in London, but maybe we can show some of the places nearby and take them some nice UK food. I don't know, we'll see, but I don't think the French guys will enjoy so much.
If anything you want to say to your fans, could you look into the camera and give them a message?
Yeah, I mean, just thank you for all the support, of course. It's been a bit of an up and down season, but I think we're showing some good signs, and hopefully going into the break we can bring back a W. And like I say, thanks for the support, and keep supporting us.
All right, thank you for the interview. It was great talking to you.
Thank you.